the women's cross-country coach and track and field coach for the ladies as well, and now joins us live from Eugene, Oregon, near Hayward Field, where tonight the Cougars will take on all kinds of competition, and tomorrow at the heralded Hayward Field on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Diljeet, welcome back to the program. Happy Mother's Day on Sunday, by the way.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Eugene, Oregon, Tracktown, USA, of course, second trip for the team. What's it like to be back there at that new facility? It just looks amazing.
Yeah, it actually is an amazing facility. We're going to be coming back for the NCAA championship, so I think it's a good time to get the women back on the track again, just to get familiar with it. It has some of the old Hayward feel, hopefully some of that same magic, but we have a little tune-up meet tonight, so super excited about that.
So you've got some people in Eugene, you've got others in Manhattan, Kansas. So give everybody a preview of what's going on over the next couple of days.
So we have our sprinters and multis. Some of our athletes actually have decided to go to Kansas, and our distance crew is here. We had some people at Weber on Monday. You know, with track and field, there's so many different event groups, so we're all kind of all over the country, but just trying to find meets. Super excited to be competing again, and we're not that far off from our championship portion of the season, so really looking forward to that.
Top 10 teams on the men and women's side. This is something new in outdoor track where, yes, the team has been good, but to be in the top 10 is another level. So what has it taken to climb into that position this year?
Guys, I think this has just been years in the making. You know, we've been building for a while and coming off of a really good indoor season, coming off strong cross-country seasons, not just these previous seasons, but in the past years. And you're having everyone with extra eligibility coming back due to COVID. And I think you're just seeing student athletes that are really excited to compete, and they've had a chance to really perfect their craft through COVID, and just really grateful for the opportunity. We are very excited for this next month. We've been waiting for a long time to have this opportunity.
Diljeet, let's stay on that line of questioning in terms of this year specifically. I mean, obviously, this program just continues to churn out successful seasons and successful athletes. What has made this year's team specifically special?
Wow, I think when you go through something similar to what we did with the pandemic, and I think you're seeing it in other sports as well, right? Like men's volleyball tomorrow night, they're playing for the Natty, and those guys were in the same situation we were in when we got something kind of stripped away from us. And when that happens, you come back with a different outlook. And I think that is what you're seeing within this program is athletes who are grateful, coaches who are grateful, athletes who are refreshed and just chomping at the bit to compete. And it's not just with our program. You're seeing that amongst programs all across the country is who we became through the pandemic is really evident in how teams came out of it. And we're really fortunate because here at BYU, we did it the right way with great leadership. And I think that's hats off to our administration as they worked with us. But these athletes have been working for where they're at right now for years. And it's just been years in the making. So it's not anything that happened in the last couple months, but you're seeing it come to fruition this season.
Talking to Diljeet Taylor, a women's cross-country and track and field coach from Eugene, Oregon, as the Cougars prepare for a meet at Hayward Field, the Hayward Twilight. Top 10s are just going down every meet. It's incredible in all kinds of categories. Are you expecting a top 10 record to go down every meet now like the rest of us?
Yeah, I think, well, we're running some off events tonight, but you're still going to see some school records and some top 10 boards. It's just the natural progression of what these women are doing every time they get out and compete. And same with our men's program as well. Actually, all of our event areas, I can speak on behalf of every event group. It is across the board. It's not just distance specific or sprints or jumpers, throwers. It's everybody. So just a really well-rounded effort from all event groups. But tonight, I think you'll see some more top 10, maybe another school record. But I think that's just what it's going to look like for this next month.
Oh, another school record. Do you want to hint at what school record we might be talking about here?
Well, I'm not going to put the cart before the horse. So you'll have to wait and see till tonight.
Okay.
Smart.
Let's talk about the latest school record that went down, which was the steeplechase and Courtney Weymouth. Her story is just incredible, and she continues to ravage the records. 5th fastest steeplechase in NCAA history. Earlier this week or last week? I mean, tell us about that performance. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, we knew she was pretty fit. You guys saw what she did in indoor, right? Winning a 3K championship and then anchoring our DMR team. So just a really great combination of speed and strength. She hasn't had the opportunity to steeple in quite some time. I think her last one was 4 years ago. I knew she was going to put together something special. 9:31 is absolutely a tremendous time for your first steeple, and also doing it alone. She was alone in most of that race, leading it. So really good things for her and her future. Again, just an absolutely incredible time. She smashed our school record, and that collegiate record isn't too far off with that 9:24 time. So you're going to continue to see some great things from Courtney Weymouth this season.
There are obviously individuals on this team that we hear a lot about. What are some of the great stories on this team? And maybe even some stories that aren't necessarily getting talked about or publicized. Well, give us an idea of some of the storylines that you as coaches are aware of on this team.
So, I think you do see the same faces quite a bit, but it looks a little different this year because you're seeing just from all areas, you're seeing somebody step up. From my specific event group, I think after cross country won the title, Flow Track had done an interview and asked, like, who has outdoor eligibility? Like, you have some people in indoor and you have some people that ran cross country. And my answer was everyone. And that is what you're seeing right now. Is I couldn't give you any storyline because everyone has stepped up. It's the Anna Camps who've been in the program for 4 years and the Sarah Musselmans that are running, nation leading times. But the depth is unreal right now. We have a lot of depth, and the freshmen coming in are doing some amazing things. So I think I couldn't give you just two or we'd be here all day, and I don't want to capitalize on all of this time, but this everyone, I will say everyone. That's kind of our motto this year. The answer is everyone.
Well, and you touched on it there, but you've also mentioned it a couple of times in the interview already that things have been building towards this year. And from a coaching standpoint, how rewarding is it to be able to see that actually happen? Because I know that as a coach, when you get these individuals into the program, especially early, you're trying to project what you think they can do, not just in year one, but down the road. To see it come to fruition and to see what this team has done with the time that they've been given, how rewarding is that as a coaching staff?
It's the most rewarding thing. I think that this is why we do it. This is why we coach. You don't always coach for the outcome. Some may. The outcome's great. Winning is phenomenal, right? There's nothing greater than that. However, when you're alongside these athletes for the journey is what makes that outcome feel as incredible as it does. And we've seen that journey with these women. Our athletes have sacrificed a lot to get to this point, and it's nice to see it all come together. For me, I'm incredibly proud, super humble, and just extremely grateful to be their coach. And as they stand on the line, I'm very proud that I belong to them. So those are my sentiments about that.
Absolutely. Amen to that. And let's finish with this. Obviously, Mother's Day weekend. Tell us how you balance having sons and being an active mom and working and balancing family life and all of that as we celebrate the amazing mothers in our lives.
Well, I think being a mom has been my greatest gift, and you just compromise. It's really not balance, right? I was always seeking that work-life balance that doesn't exist. I think it's just about making compromise, work-life compromise. And I'm excited. My kids love my team. My team has kind of become family as well. And so they're excited to follow their success. And then I'll get to go home tomorrow night and celebrate Mother's Day with the boys, which hasn't always happened in my career. So I'm extremely grateful that I'll get to be there on Sunday with those guys.
Well done. That's awesome. Fun to see pictures of you and your sons. That's pretty cool. What are their names, by the way?
Taj and Abby.
Taj and Abby. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, best of luck in Manhattan, Kansas, and Eugene, Oregon with the teams, and happy Mother's Day, Diljeet.
Thanks so much. You guys know my tradition is always to bring a gift, but I am not there and I couldn't drop anything off. So I Venmo'd Spencer, and Spencer's not even on the show this morning.
So Spencer has my money. Is that what you're saying?
Spencer has your lunch money, guys. So enjoy lunch on me.
Oh, you're too nice.
That is very
We
kind.
should be Venmoing you, but yeah.
Spencer's like, why am I getting money from Diljeet right now?
He's in Vegas.
Yeah,
He's probably blowing that right now. Shoot. Yeah.
Well, he's gonna double down on that. So
Yes, he will.
He's gonna come back with more.
It'll be gone. Okay, Diljeet, thank you.
Okay, thanks so much, guys.
Diljeet Taylor on the Deseret First.